What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, Ayesha Curry is the wife of Steph Curry. And depending on who you talk to, there's school of thoughts on her behavior. Some look at her as a very feminine wife, and others look at her as a woman who wants the attention and possibly cheating on Steph Curry. But one thing is for sure, no matter how you call it, Ayesha Curry is extremely jealous. Steph Curry seems to be a very masculine man, very well reserved. He doesn't have any scandals out about him in his NBA career, despite many women loving Steph Curry, despite at one point being, I believe, the face of the NBA. He's held his composure, although his wife has a very difficult time doing so. And over the years, she's got a lot of prominence and fame due to the fact that she is married to Steph Curry. She's a wonderful cook, so they say, an author, so they say. I've never tasted her food, but she did lose a lot of weight, all right? And she was a little bit bigger, then lost a lot of weight. Now she's even more in shape. And people want to know why, okay? This is the same thing when Lori Harvey lost a lot of weight to when she was with Michael B. Jordan toward the end of the relationship. She lost a lot of weight. And I have a few ideas, because in the black community, losing weight for your man is it doesn't exist, right? It's something that guys just whatever. So here's what I want to say. First of all, Ayesha Curry, when you see black women who are in the limelight, and I'm talking about on an international level, most women are going to look or keep themselves up on the same level as other races of women. Like if you look at Megan Good, you will never see Megan Good become overweight. Angela Bassett, you're never going to see Angela Bassett overweight, okay? You're never going to see Lori Harvey overweight. The reason why is because they're dealing with the American audience. They're international people. Steph Curry might be black. She is black. But the people that pay them are not black. There are rules of engagement when you are a socialite in America. This isn't, black Instagram. This isn't hood Instagram. This isn't some things in the African market where, having a little bit more weight on you is okay. You can gain weight and you still have a big following. Look at Black China. Black China is trying to take out the booty injections because that's not where the real money is. The real money is in respectable brands. So Ayesha Curry can never be thick like that because brands are just you're not going to be able to be maybe some of the African-American based brands, Pan-African brands, that's fine. But to be dealing with the brands that are in, Estee Lauder, you need to be looking good, right? On the level of what Americans consider overall in shape and healthy. That's first and foremost. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. You are married to Steph Curry, all right? And that's something that a lot of people don't want to talk about because, when you're a black man and you're affluent, people feel like maybe you don't deserve a wife that is in shape. I don't know. I think that's really the case here. You just don't see it. A lot of people just really don't give black men any credit. So you have to do whatever you have to do. And the fact that your wife is in shape, you'd be surprised that people can look down on that. Folks don't have no problem with white women being in shape for white men. But if you're a black man and you have a wife and she's trying to be in shape, like, how dare you, she's had children. They'll make all kinds of excuses for her. She's had children. Like, you need to be like, how dare you? She's put her body through all of this. But now if she's with a white man, like, it's okay. And here's the fact. The fact of it is this. There are women out there who are not going to make any excuses and they're going to be in shape and try to come at Steph Curry. That's what we're dealing with. All right. We're not dealing with anything else. If you're a woman and you're Ayesha Curry, your man is still, if he's heterosexual, which he definitely is, I believe, he's going to be looking. And it's not enough to say, you know what, I had your kids, especially if he doesn't like the fact that maybe you've gained weight. Now, it could have been the case that he didn't, but if she's lost the weight, he probably likes it. That also must be the case. Yes, some men will, black men a little bit. Okay, well, you don't need to have this. But what if he does like it? He does appreciate it. Because you'd be surprised how many black men love slim women, especially if they're affluent. Like, for example, I have a dating show, the Pan-African dating show. And in Africa, like the girls that are the thickest don't really get chosen. The women who are the most fit get chosen. And when you have women out there that want your man that are going to be in shape, when you have a Steph Curry who will go down as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, you got to be able to compete. And Ayesha Curry, who's a very jealous woman, knows that. Especially, next 2-3 years, 4 years, he'll be retired. He'll still possibly be in good shape. Women are still going to be wanting to talk to him. Hey, I got to keep my husband happy, which is something that you don't really hear. It's sad, right? When it's about making black men happy or keeping yourself happy for a man or competing for a man, it falls on deaf ears. And the reality is that when you're a guy like Steph Curry, everybody wants you. It's not just, and you live in a state like California, like you live in the Bay Area, right? You just can't say, oh, well, black women want you. Now you have everybody coming after you. Asian, Hispanic, whites. We don't live in a black utopia. That might be the case if you live in Uganda, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya. Now you're living in a black utopia. But when you live in the United States, you're competing with the world. The world. And people don't got no problem taking your man or your wife. Hey, it's competition of the fierce. And people get upset when they don't understand it. Like, you got this guy, okay? You got this guy when you first met him. You were looking this way. Now you don't, right? It's okay. But now, if that guy who got you lost his job and didn't do the same things he did, you would be looking for a way out, But at the same time, you want to keep somebody. Like, there was one girl I was dating. Girl was beautiful. I'm talking about, it was like the natural walking Barbie doll, right? I mean, I was head over heels crazy about her. COVID happened, and even before COVID happened, like the young lady was I was noticing, like, okay. And then, she was, she got those sandals. So she was dragging the sandals everywhere and everything like that. Like, all right, here we go. Okay. And then like 100 pounds, like during COVID, never lost weight. I mean, no baby, no nothing. And that scared me. I'm like, man, if I ever get this lady, she's gonna, it's not gonna be what I signed up for. But if I stop doing what I need to do, she's gonna complain. And that's the reality. Competition is fierce in the game. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.